Good afternoon, good morning or good evening or whatever the time of the day or night it is that you're tuning into First Report 35.0 with Fletcher Tabuteau.
Can't believe it, and this guy Clayton Mitchell.
And here we are, Fletch, on the black and white tiles. It's about the only time I've ever had an interview on the black and white tiles. The media, nothing, not interested.
They would stick a microphone in my face every now and then, but I never see it come up on TV, so this is exciting. Yeah. This is going to go out to the world.
Fletch, it's been a pretty hectic week, and actually the last couple of weeks there's been probably the biggest story that's been brewing is the Ihumatao issue up in Auckland. Can you give us a bit of a rundown on that?
Yeah. So normally we try and make these things a bit lighter and have a bit of fun with the week, but this is one of the things that has upset me. We've had kaumātua there.
Doesn't get upset very often.
Who are tangata whenua, who are the elders, who have said, we've made a decision. Yep, it's not perfect, but this is where we're going. And so I went back and looked at the debates in the House, because this has come through the House. And Dr. Peter Sharples, in his last 2 weeks in the House, spoke about the tangata whenua, their right to make a decision. This was debated before, and in fact, forgive me for reading, but some of the speakers spoke about the compromise that has arrived at to get consensus in this position. Nobody got everything they wanted, but a solution and an outcome that people can live with. Yeah. And so we say that was the outcome, this is the outcome, and it's really important that we acknowledge the tangata whenua who have said it's our right to choose. Yeah. And in fact, it takes me back thinking about the Ihumatao sanctuary.
Dead right. Look, that's exactly, to touch on that point, we have made a decision as a party to not support the Ihumatao Ocean Sanctuary to go through, not because we don't believe in the Ocean Sanctuary, we absolutely do.
Love the idea.
But without consulting with iwi or giving them any compensation rights to their fishing rights that they were given in 1996 as one of the iwi settlements, it completely undermines the whole process of going through iwi settlements. Yeah. This does exactly that. Yeah. They're actually finished, full and final settlement. We've moved on from this, and now some people, not the entire group, but some people within this, this iwi and others have come and said we want to renegotiate and rediscuss.
Yeah, we've got to move on, and the elders want to do that. That's why I'm particularly frustrated with the situation. Yeah,
and rightfully so.
So, what about you, mate? What's been happening this week for you?
Well, this week, as most people are aware, because it's been all over the news and people have been talking on the black and white tiles, we've had the euthanasia end of life choice bill. Yep. Went through the committee of the whole stage last night. We only got through part one of it.
Yeah, we didn't get very far at all, did we?
No. But we finished it, the actual reading of the parts of the bill, part one, went through till about 9:45. But then we spent the next 2.25 hours voting because it was a conscience vote. Yeah. So every time we got to a point, we had to ring the bells and get everybody in. So it was a very long and arduous process, but it was on our time, not everybody else's.
I laughed because it felt funny just getting up to vote, but it was a personal vote, and the process is incredibly important.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting process. It's not something that we've actually done before to that level. We've had these conscience votes before, but not to that sort of that intensity. But look, we stand by our position on this. New Zealand First is voting as a party to support this on the proviso that there is a binding referendum attached to this as a supplementary order paper. If that is not followed, New Zealand First will not be supporting this bill. We believe absolutely that this plebiscite, that this binding referendum should be held, and the people of New Zealand, the voting public of New Zealand, should be making this decision, not just Fletcher and I and 118 other members of Parliament.
Yep.
Anyway, that's about our time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yep. Really, really great to hear your position on Ihumatao. I think there's more to be done, there's more to be said, but listening to kaumātua as well, they're
we'll
pretty
work through it. We'll work through it.
Thanks for tuning in. See you.